We often imagine the dinosaurs dying in a firestorm of falling ash, but one of the deadliest forces that day came from the ocean itself. The asteroid impact unleashed a towering wall of water, so monstrously tall that it completely redefined the meaning of a natural disaster. 66 million years ago, a mountain-sized space rock slammed into the shallow seas of the modern-day Gulf of Mexico. The collision released more energy than modern weaponry can even calculate, instantly vaporizing the sea and shattering the crust beneath it. In mere milliseconds, the unbelievable blast displaced trillions of tons of seawater, blowing a massive crater into the ocean floor. The surrounding sea was pushed violently outward, creating a ring of water that began to rise into the sky like a liquid mountain range. This ring of displaced ocean didn't just crawl outward, it stood up, forming a colossal wave of unimaginable proportions. Driven by the raw energy of the impact, this terrifying wall of water rose to a staggering height of 1.5 kilometers. Try to picture 4,500 feet of black, churning seawater rising overhead. This massive force of nature was nearly twice the height of the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on Earth today, looking less like a wave and more like a fast-moving sky. Moving at the speed of a jet airliner, this giant wave began its terrifying journey across the ocean. Its enormous kinetic energy rippled through the seas, turning peaceful bays into deep, churning cauldrons of unstoppable destruction that rushed toward the land. As this titan of liquid terror raced into shallower coastal waters, it began to draw immense power from the sea around it. The shoreline was violently sucked backward for miles, leaving marine life gasping on dry land just moments before the inevitable impact. The physical pressure at the base of this wave was so insanely violent that it completely shredded the seabed below. It scraped up thick layers of ancient bedrock, instantly grinding solid stone into fine sand and pulverizing everything that lived on the ocean floor. Millions of tons of marine sediment, ancient coral reefs, and massive boulders were dragged upward into the churning white water. The wave became a highly abrasive slurry, a mixture of liquid mud, stones, and ocean life, moving with the power of 1,000,000 bulldozers. When this colossal battering ram of water and rock finally reached the ancient shores of North America, there was no gentle beach to slow it down. It struck the land with a violent explosion of foam, utterly vaporizing the coastlines and erasing entire geographic features. The wave didn't just crash and recede. Its sheer, terrifying momentum pushed the ocean hundreds of miles inland. It converted dense coastal forests, lush marshlands, and thriving inland river valleys into a single chaotic extension of the displaced sea. Land-dwelling dinosaurs standing miles from the coast had no warning and absolutely nowhere to run. They looked up in sheer terror to see a dark, colossal wall of water, thick with black mud and ocean debris, swallowing the horizon and blotting out the sun. In mere minutes, ecosystems that had thrived for millions of years were completely flattened under billions of tons of saltwater pressure. Dinosaurs were instantly swept away alongside uprooted trees, helplessly trapped inside the churning, sandy deluge. This colossal aquatic invasion violently mixed two completely different worlds together in a chaotic grave. Tall forest canopies were buried under meters of heavy sea sand, while ocean shells and deep-water ammonites were deposited deep inside the dry continents. As the energy of the initial impact reluctantly began to fade, the massive volume of water had to go somewhere. The retreating backwash functioned like a giant drain, dragging shattered land life, forest debris, and mud deep into the dark ocean basins. Today, geologists find clear and undeniable evidence of this ancient disaster locked in our planet's rock layers. Excavation sites miles inland reveal bizarre mixtures of deep-sea fossils, coastal sand, and terrestrial dinosaur bones frozen in the same stone. Deep beneath the modern soil of Louisiana, advanced seismic imaging has revealed another scar of this event. Scientists discovered preserved mega-ripples in the ancient rock layers, some of which are the size of skyscrapers, carved by the sheer power of the retreating wave. This cataclysm remains the largest and most destructive documented tsunami in Earth's history. It was a global aquatic catastrophe that dramatically reshaped the world's coastlines and extinguished countless life forms in a matter of mere hours. While the fire from the sky initiated the end of the dinosaurs, it was this colossal, displaced ocean that delivered the final drowning blow, washing away their majestic world and burying it forever under a thick blanket of marine mud.